when I enroll a new distributor, I do wrap parties for all my new distributors, like 95% of them, so I can meet them in person. But I get everybody from social media. That's how I work, social media. So some of the things that I was saying before, I personally don't message people to join my team. I get a lot of people messaging me, right? Why? Because I share about my struggles. Again, we're gonna go back to that, right? I share about my struggles all the time. Like, your achievements impress, but when you're vulnerable, that connects, okay? So even though right now I'm a double diamond and I'm retired and we built a new house, whatever, like I don't really try to talk too much about that. I talk about my struggles. So like some of my posts, when I'm doing my posts, I sit back to the days where I was working, okay? Like I sit back and I think how much I hated going into my job, how depressed I was, like how much I hated being in traffic. Those are the things I write about pretty much every single day, okay? So you don't need to be making all this money. Like a lot of new distributors, they think that they need to be earning all of this money. You're enrolling all of these people because you're making all of that money is actually a big mistake. If you're new, you're actually in a better place to be enrolling distributors because you can share your own experience, right? And you will see a lot of the top income earners, people who are making a lot of money, talking about $300 to $500 a month. That's what real people believe. Like, before you started this business, you probably didn't believe that somebody can make $10,000 from social media, right? That seems unreal. Like, even when some of the top income earners are posting their checks, people don't believe it's real. They still don't believe it's real. Like, my family still asks me if I make real money. Right? Like, they know that I don't work and this is what I do, so they don't believe this is real. So, like, how do you want to connect with people? Be vulnerable. So, make a list of all the struggles. Like I always tell people, make a list of the struggles that you had. What made you want to get started in this business? Everybody has their own story, right? Like, is it that you're a working mom and you don't want to be leaving your kids with somebody else? Is it that, like, when I started, I had $40,000 in student loans, and I wanted to buy a new house, and with my salary, it was impossible. So when I started, I used to say, I know it's probably weird for you that I'm in corporate, I have an HR job, and you're probably thinking that my life looks pretty figured out, but the reality is that I struggle. I don't have enough money. By the end of the month, I cannot even put like an extra $20 on my student loans. I have $10,000 worth of credit card debt. And that's why I joined this business, because I want to make an extra $500 to be able to put towards my student loans. And I'm looking for 3 people that are on the same boat as me, that have student loans. If that's you, I want you to message me, okay? So make your social media relatable. You don't need to have. And I know that I fall into this place where I'm sharing a lot of my achievements, and that's when I'm not enrolling good quality people. If you're like, oh my God, my life is great, I make all this money, you're gonna enroll the people that want the quick cash. They're gonna join your team and they're gonna be like, I'm in 1 month of the business, why haven't I made $10,000? Right? So like, if you want good quality people, then make your post vulnerable and relatable about your story. Like, when I started, again, like I'm thinking back to when I started, I always used to write, you watch me, one day I'm gonna quit my job. You probably think I'm crazy, I just made $40, this was my paycheck, but one day I'm gonna quit my job. And you can watch me, or you can come with me in my journey, right? So like that, I would say that about enrolling distributors. Like I said, I don't message people to join my team. I get 95% of the people message me because my post connect, okay? Now, I know, like Carissa was saying before, that it was hard for her to write long posts. Like, choose one day a week where you feel the most inspired. Maybe Sunday night, maybe like a day where you're calm and you can write, and write some ideas. So like one day a week, I will write on my notes, like single mom, right? Like I will write the story about my mom. I will write college loans. I will write living in an apartment, like things that evoke feelings inside of me. And when I'm doing my post, I go quickly into back into that mindset, and I talk about my struggles. So like, make a list of all your struggles, like the things. Everybody has struggles. Nobody has a perfect life. So make a list of your struggles. Make a list of why you are truly doing this. And that is the type of people that you're gonna start attracting into your business, okay? And then for the results, I talked about it before too. I talk about my struggles. I don't say, hey, I'm perfect, I lost all this weight. I talk about having a miscarriage, gaining all this weight after being depressed, and how I'm using this coffee to blah, 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 blah. So like, that's how, like, I write long posts, I would say, at least every other day. And I can sit here and tell you that people read my posts. They read my posts because I'm talking about my story. I'm using my social media as a journal, right? I'm not just saying how wonderful life is. And what, I do a lot of live videos as well. And people who see my live videos, I cry on my live videos. Like, I really get deep in my live videos. Like, I go into the live videos and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. Whatever's gonna come out is gonna come out. Yes. And I see myself there, over there. Like, I think about my mom, and I think about what is my big mission in life, and how many women are gonna be able to retire because I said yes. And I talk about these things, and I'm real. And then people will be like, you know what, I'm touched by your story. You know what, I relate to that. So like, that's what I recommend to you guys. Talk about your struggles, be real, don't try to be anybody else. And if you're talking too much about your achievements,